Welcome to Spoiler Check. Today we have a shit ton of cards to go through from the BT22, so let's get into that fast.
Yeah, remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, and if you enjoy my voice not being gone, consider becoming a... consider becoming a channel member. Yeah, and go and check out card reader. Let's start with the DM stuff. I'm so tired, and I think you are also tired, so let's get through these cards. We have Mastemon. It's a DM support version 1 card, 8 play cost, 8000 DP, a level 5 yellow card, evolves on top of a level 4, a yellow for cost 4, or on top of Numemon, cost 3, or a level 4 DM trait with cost 4. When any of your Digimon with version 1 trait put Digivolve into this card, for each of its face down Digivolution card reduce the Digivolution cost by 1, so this is that one. Armor Purge, when Digivolving when attacking once per turn, by trashing this Digimon's bottom face down Digivolution card until your opponent turn ends, one of their Digimon can't activate when Digivolving effects and gets minus 4000 DP. Inherit, when attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4000 DP for the turn. It's kinda solid.
Really solid effects, but then it's basically kinda locked into DM stuff, even if it evolves on top of Numemon for a cost of 3.
Yeah,
but
because it wants to trash the face down stuff. Yeah. So solid in DM decks, I would hazard to guess.
And it doesn't even go on top of any Numemon X or something like that for cost of 3.
Yeah.
So that's kinda bother.
Yeah.
I just want to check out that one. Where is it? There. Yeah, the Numemon. We have the black Numemon that can actually.
Yeah, the one
that
plays. Yeah.
Cards under it. Yeah, we have that. So you can go to this pretty cheaply and use the effect and so on. But
yeah. So this is the other copy paste card.
Yeah, we still need to see do the DM decks actually do anything?
Yeah,
but
the
I do
set
enjoy the
comes
fact
out
that
Friday.
Yeah, I think so. I do enjoy the fact that they've started to put Armor Purge on Mastemons, which is, in my opinion, kinda fun.
Yeah, it is.
Then we have a new Shin Mastemon, which is also DM and version 1 traded. And it's a puppet. These both are puppets, so that could technically be important these days. This is a 13 play cost, 13,000 DP, purple and yellow Digimon that can evolve from level 5 purple or yellow for a cost of 5, or from level 5 with DM trait for a cost of 5. When any of your version 1 trait Digimon would Digivolve into this card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2. Security attack +1. Armor Purge. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn by trashing this Digimon's bottom face down Digivolution card, place 1 Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon as the top security card.
This is actually kinda good.
Yeah, when I was reading this, I was like, did I ever read this card? When it was
I was thinking the same. I just looked, okay, it's Shin Mastemon, then I looked at red. It's DN card, I didn't read it.
Yeah, it has Secret Attack +1, which is always good. Armor Purge is good, and it has pretty powerful removal, because it's you can get the only way to get around this removal is to have those when this would leave the field.
Yeah.
Kind of things. And this is 13,000 DP, so it can go to most of the Digimons, and you have minus DPs in the Mastemon, and most of them are Mastemon Numemon stuff, so you can probably.
Yeah, but this is also locked to DM stuff because of the face down Digivolution cards.
Yeah, that's problematic, but
the art is gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah, I'm also kinda. Why is this when any of your version 1 trait Digimon would Digivolve into this card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 2?
I have no clue.
Why it's there? What's the point of that? Why doesn't this just evolve from level? Or okay, this Okay, technically if you have a non-level 5 that could evolve into this, it could evolve for 2 less. Yeah, that's still like...
Yeah.
It's also funny because this evolution reduction gets blocked by some like floodgate Digimons.
True. Yeah, it's a good DM card, but yeah, it's a DM card. Then, oh no, we have more. We have Datamon, it's 6 play cost 6000 DP, level 5 black DM version 5 traded card. Evolves on top of level 4 black for cost of 3 or level 4 with DM traits for cost of 3. Its blocker on play when digivolving until your opponent's turn ends. Their digivolve effects don't affect this Digimon and it gets plus 1000 DP for each of its face down digivolution cards. Inherit end of your opponent's turn once per turn. You may choose one of your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent attacks with the chosen Digimon.
It's
interesting.
Yeah, the inherit is interesting, and like getting like D-Digivolve immunity is not nothing. So
yeah,
it's not like the plus 1000 DP is kind of like, yeah, okay. It might make like if you really have those face down digivolution cards, it matters. But I think the D-Digivolve is like the more D-Digivolve immunity is the more important.
This is like playable card in other decks also.
Yeah, because you don't need to like evolve on premium cost or anything like that, so...
Yeah, so this is actually a fine card. Huh.
Probably meant for like Mastemon or something. Wasn't Mastemon like version 5 or something?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Then we have the very first uncommon ace, right?
Yes.
We have a level 6 black and green 7 play cost 12,000 DP Tyrannomon ace. That is also DM and version 5 traded machine. Evolves from level 5 black or green for a cost of 4, or from level 5 with DM trait for a cost of 3. It has of course had counter blast digivolve, collision, blocker. On play, when digivolving, you may unsuspend one Digimon, then you may suspend one Digimon. All turns once per turn when any of your version 5 traded Digimon suspend, D-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon.
Yeah.
It's uncommon, so...
Yeah, it's still better than Gaiomon Ace, the first one.
The bar is not high there.
Yeah, but it's a super rare. Although it's a starter super rare, but it's a super rare. And like, it just makes me laugh every time. Then like a rare or in this case uncommon ace is better than that. But this feels like Mega Gargomon at home.
Yeah. It's like, the only thing here is that D-Digivolve is a super powerful effect, so like that's kinda nice. Yeah. But this feels so strange. Well, okay, you can use the blocker to get the D-Digivolve, so that's nice. And like, but
yeah, this has its use cases, but like,
but maybe the question here is what deck actually wants to play this, because it shares color with like most of the like D-Digivolving ace cards.
Yeah.
So
Shadow Seraphimon and Vaikemon are just better, and Diaboromon
is. Yeah. So this is just like you probably need to do some DM stuff to like version 5 stuff to make this work, but even then I'm not sure do you want to play this.
Yeah, no. Then we have Grandis Support, I mean Kuvagomon Support. I just wish that we someday get like true good Grandis Support once again. This is a Kuvagomon level 4 green Insectiod and CS traded Digimon. 6 play cost 6000 DP evolves on top of your green level 3 for cost of 2, or on top of level 3 with CS trait for cost of 2. On play, when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if this Digimon stack has 2 or more same level cards, one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend until their turn ends. Inherit. All turns once per turn. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory.
Fine.
Fine. Yeah.
It's nothing special, but it's okay. This inherit is always like feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially like
It's a really green card.
yeah, it has all the green things. It suspends something. It might make something not unsuspend, and then like it gains memory when you delete something in battle. It's like the greenest of green cards.
Yes.
Let's just move to Okuvamon.
Yes, please.
Okuvamon is a 8 play cost 7000 DP, level 5 green Digimon that can evolve on top of level 4 green for a cost of 3, or on top of level 4 with CS trait for a cost of 3. It's also Insectiod and CS traded. I'm sure everyone guessed that already.
Yeah.
It has Fortitude, which is kinda rare. On play, when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then if this Digimon's stack has 2 or more same level cards, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon with the lowest DP to the hand. Inherit all turns once per turn. When this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, trash their top security card.
This is actually good.
Yeah, if your opponent has only one Digimon, this just removes the Digimon.
Yeah.
No matter what the level, no matter what the power. You just suspend it and then like remove it. Of course.
You can even, if there is multiple Digimon, you can just suspend one thing.
Yeah.
And then remove it.
If they have multiple like suspended Digimons, then you're in problem. Then you have problems because if they have like suspended like level 3, then you have to like.
I'm interested to see what we get as a mega for this line. Will it be just Gran Kuwagamon? Please give us good Gran Kuwagamon. It would be so fun. You can.
The inherit is again like really green.
Yes.
It's
at least it's not. What is that? The like Mastemon traits. Totally blank.
But yeah, it's a fine card, but like not sure if like.
I like it.
I'm not sure like would I play this in CS? Maybe. It's like it's so dependent on like level 6 Digimons and like do you want this kind of effect in your like level 5? Do you get better level 5s that you want to play or whatever?
I think this as solid like Insectiod support.
Yeah. Only problem like in Insectiod it's harder to have the 2 same level cards in the stack. Like,
yeah, you probably would play like 4 of Kuwagamon and 4 of Kuwagamon X and then like play Okuvamon and Okuvamon X. No, wait, Kokuvamon and Kokuvamon X. I mean.
Yeah, and you have to like do those kinds of things to get this effect. So that it gets a little bit like worse in like pure Insectoids because you need to play cards like or stacks that you would probably normally not play or like they are not your like ideal things to do.
Yeah.
Well, especially like Kuwagamon into Kuwagamon X is kind of whatever in Insectoids because our Kuwagamons are kind of bad or like mid.
I think I still have Kuwagamon X antibody in my Grandis, not Grandis, the other Tyrant.
Yeah. Kuwagamon X is fine because it gives piercing with no like anything, but like all the Kuwagamons are kind of mid.
Promo Kuwagamon is good.
Yeah.
The Inherit plus 2000 is just really solid and not like giving unsuspending is solid. And the new Kuwagamon feels fine. So maybe I dust off my Grandis. It's been sitting on my table like half a year.
Yeah.
Let's move on. We have Royal Knight support, Kentaurosmon support, kind of both. Kentaurosmon is here, 12 play cost 12,000 DP, level 6 yellow. Holy Warrior, Royal Knight, CS traded and vaccine traded. Digimon, 12 play cost 12,000 DP, evolves on top of level 5 yellow for cost of 4, or Kirinmon, or level 5 with CS trade for cost of 3. When this card would be played, if there are 6 or fewer total cards in both players' security stack, reduce the play cost by 6. It has blocker and barrier. On play, when Digimon, you may place one yellow card from your hand as the top security card. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon suspends by trashing your top security card, it unsuspends.
Yeah, this feels like good.
This feels really good.
And like, you have no conditions on putting the yellow card on as your top security card. Yep. And as we talked last time when we saw like Kirinmon and all the other stuff, you can easily have something that activates when you trash it from your top security card.
Yes.
And the new Kirinmon goes to this for 1.
Yeah, it cheapened itself, didn't it?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, reduced by 2 by trashing top security card when Digivolving. So you can trash.
Yeah, it really works well with this because you can trash one and like then you can go this for 1 and you can put something on top of your security.
So you basically heal back the thing that you put there, or like trash from there, and then if you get to attack, you can again like trash the card that does something when you trash it, and then unsuspend and so on. So I kinda like this card. This is like
I think this is better than the old one.
Yeah, this doesn't have like any build like removal because it doesn't like give minus or anything, but I do like this like card more than the old Kentaurosmon. On the other hand, when you were talking about Royal Knight support, I'm not sure this is it because there's so little yellow cards in Royal Knights these days.
That's true.
Like you will need to like build your deck almost completely differently to like really enable Kentaurosmon, in my opinion, because like what yellow cards do? Like they play like Magnamon.
Yeah, Magnamon.
And that is
Alphamon Oryuken is also yellow. Then yeah, this. Well, so that's that.
So it's not even like given that you have a yellow card in your hand and you don't even want to put your Alphamon in your security, if I think most of the time. So
you probably would need to build like yellow focused Royal Knights if you would like to play this in Royal Knights, or it would be just a one-off because it could get very cheap.
Yeah, this can easily come like for free or something, even with like minimal stuff under your kingdom, if there are 6 or fewer total like cards in both players' security stacks. And you could like elongate games with this because you can like play this with like some yellow good stuff tamer or option card in your security, and then like your opponent needs to attack it too, and then you get value from that, and then you just play another Kentaurosmon and put something else to your security.
Is Whole Wave the yellow option card that gives security minus 2 to all of your Digimon? No, it's not. It's the Holy Wave is the recovery option.
It's a recovery. It's something similar. I can't remember what it's now, but
Holy Flame.
But
you can play that and put it on your security with this.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Then we have.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
So we have another Royal Knight. We will see like all the Royal Knights in this set probably.
This and the next, if leaks are to be taken serious.
This is a super rare 7 play, costs 12,000 DP, level 6 green Leopardmon Ace. It's a Holy Warrior Royal Knight CS rated. It can evolve on top of level 5 green for a cost of 4, or on top of level 5 with CS trait for a cost of 3. It has hand counter plus Digivolve, of course. On play, when Digivolving, you may play one 5000 DP or lower Digimon card from your hand without paying the cost. Then all of your level 3 or higher Digimon gain blocker until your opponent's turn ends. All turns once per turn when any of your other Digimon would leave the battle area gain 2 memory. And overpower -4, of course.
This is really solid, like in green good stuff decks, I'd hazard to say.
It feels like also solid like Royal Knight card also, although the things that it can play are more limited. Yeah, but you can play Omegamons indeed. You can go like turn 1 Leopardmon ace into Omegamon and then you're like, nice.
And this makes the old Omegamon, the BT13 Omegamon, much better because it gets blocker with this, and when it would leave the battle area, you will gain 2 memory. So it's like EX2 Leomon, basically.
Yeah, and in the case you have this Leopardmon, another Royal Knight on the field, you will get 2 memory when King Russell like takes them, all of them to the under it, because this is the interruptive effect would leave the battle area.
And this is also really solid with the old BT13 Omnimon, because when you play this with its effect, you can play Omegamon from your hand, or Sistermon if you play those.
Yeah, so I see this as a playable card.
Although
you cannot ace into this in like Royal Knights because there's no.
I saw some discussion about playing some green level 5s, and I was like, please no. No.
Like,
why?
What green level 5s would you play, and why would you do that? Like,
I see no reason to play any level 5s in your build, except maybe Warcrawlmon Ace, because it can be a cheap removal for floodgates.
Only reason would be like if we had like level 5 Royal Knight, that would be like good, that like you want to play. That would be like the only reason.
Could we please get 6 colored Magnamon that said like all of your Royal Knights can use this as level 5?
No. Denied. Immediately denied.
But yeah, I think this is a really solid card in its own deck and in Royal Knights also. Can't wait to see the alternate, because I probably need to get those. Then we have something for you also. It's a new Mirei Mikagura, this time as a rare yellow and purple 3-cost Tamer. It's CS rated this time. Start of your main phase by returning this Tamer to the bottom of the deck. You may play 1 playcost 4 or higher Mirei Mikagura, or playcost 4 or higher Tamer card with CS rate from your hand without paying the cost. On play, by trashing 1 card with Holy Beast, Angel, Archangel, Fallen Angel, or CS rate from your hand, draw 2. And security plays it for free.
Feels fine.
Yeah,
I guess.
Like my biggest like disliking to this card is that it does not play your Mireis from trash. It's also purple, so I would like allow it.
That would be interesting. When I first saw this, I was like, whatever. But like, it's probably fine. Like, you can go like first turn evolve to Patamon, play this, trash something, draw 2, and then you could technically go like on your next main phase. You can go to the 5-cost Mirei, and then if you can go, you're like maybe Patamon finds a Patamon, and then you can go for 1 to Lady Devimon or Angelomon, and then just go for there. But like,
yeah.
But I have to test it out. Like, is this something Mastemon really needs and wants to play?
The on play is solid.
Yeah, it does some setup, but like these days Mastemon doesn't even need to set up that much from like trash anymore. So this is more like digging for your like cards, and then you can like cash this later to some more expensive Mirei.
Yeah. But this is a good card for like first turn play, because you get to draw 2 more cards, and then you draw your card for the turn, and you have seen 3 more cards after you played this, so you will have higher chance to have drawn the other Mireis.
And this in CS decks, I have no idea.
Yeah,
We need to see like all the CS stuff before I can say if this is like wanted in the deck, because
the one play can be. Sorry, no, there's CS also. Yeah.
Yeah. the on-play always works in CS decks because you just need to have like you need to have a card. You need to have a card with CS trait. It can be even like it can be Tamer or an option card also because it's CS. But like we have so many Tamers in that deck, so it's like it's interesting to see like what Tamers are actually played and in which versions of the deck because they are they're definitely trying to push like multiple different ways to play CS decks and some other like archetypes with CS cards.
It's so strange that we are going to have like this one probably one CS deck and then we are going to have a million deck with CS cards. But that's a good way, good thing to do this, good way to do this, because I did hate the DM and adventure stuff, because they were only locked to their own trade decks.
And they were super hard locked in their own trades, basically. So let's move to some Diaboromon stuff. We have a new level 2 Tsumemon. It's a black Digiegg, of course, with unidentified and CS trait. Inherit effect your turn once per turn. When any of your Digimon with the unidentified or CS trait are played, draw one.
I think this is the new like best egg for Diaboromon.
It's a really solid one because it's like you just need to play like Diaboromon token. You need to play like one of your level 4s, 5s, like any Digimon basically, and you draw a card.
And this makes your searchers better because you bring out your rookie from racing and you play searcher.
Yeah.
Or Arata, the new Arata. No, it's need Digimon, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be Digimon this time, so no Tamers.
Yeah.
But like basically play any Digimon in your deck and you get to draw a card. Or any token also in this case, but like.
So that's a really solid thing.
Yeah. And well, Diaboromon does have different egg choices, but this is probably the best one.
Yeah. If you don't want to go with the memory route. But this is solid. Then we have also Infermon, 7 play cost 7000 DP, level 5 black, unidentified and CS rated card, evolves on top of a level 4 black or level 4 with CS trait for cost 3. On play, when it's evolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play cost 5 or less. Then if you have Arata Sanara or Ether Aram, your opponent's effects can't reduce this Digimon's DP or return it to hands or deck until their turn ends. And then inherit all turns once per turn. When any of your Digimon with unidentified trait are played, you may play one Diaboromon token without paying the cost.
With unidentified trait are deleted, not played, deleted.
Sorry.
But yeah, if your other unidentified are deleted, you get to play a token, so that's nice. Especially because if you have those tokens, they are easily like
deleted the pool.
Yeah. This is a solid one because like ability to get immunity to like DP minus and bouncing is like super solid.
Yeah.
So otherwise like the delete, like it's nice to delete something, but
it's nice because you can pop floodgate before you go to your Diaboromon.
My only problem probably with this Infermon is that the other ones we have, most of them have the Digivolve thing going on, and that is like super powerful.
Yeah, that's much more strong than this Inherit.
Yeah, because we have the BT17 Infermon that Digivolves when it evolves, and like it has the Digivolve Inherit, and then we have the Warping Infermon that can also Digivolve on the Inherit. So
I'd hazard to get that you will play each of them in some amounts.
Yeah, they all have their place.
Yeah, 3-3-2 is my split, but I don't know which is the 2 of yet. We need to start testing.
But the fact that you can like spawn more tokens just by your other stuff dying is like pretty
it's
nice.
strong, yeah.
But I see they have made it so that you cannot spawn the tokens and the Digivolve because they are in the like same level 5 inherit things. So that's interesting. Then we have, of course, a new Diaboromon. That's a 12 play cost 12,000 DP black level 6. That can evolve on top of level 5 black for a cost of 4, on top of Infermon or level 5 with CS trait for a cost of 3. It has Alliance, and when digivolving, when attacking, you may play one Diaboromon token without paying the cost. All turns once per turn when any of your other Digimon with the unidentified trait are played, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost.
At first I didn't enjoy this that much, but then you were like, why are you not hyped about this? And I started to look into it more. This is a solid card.
This is probably, or like as I said, my so-called hot take is that this is the best Diaboromon and this is the 4-off in the deck. Like, that was like my hot take, because it's like, Diaboromon Ace did have like removal built in.
But this is better, and this does not have, you don't need to set up that much, and this does not have overflow.
The overflow was always like super like annoying to have, because your whole like game plan became so brittle, because well, I'm not sure about like, now we have like protections in the inherits, so technically the Ace could be better, like
the Digivolving is still like your biggest problem.
The Digivolving is ass, and like you can't always have this Infermon that makes it unbounceable, so you can, or were the protections like if it would leave the play? I guess they were that.
Yeah.
They were the best kind of protection, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember all the cards.
But this is really solid. And like, this makes your old Arata not that important, because you can spawn 2 tokens when you go to this.
Yeah, because you can get one Digivolving token, and if you can still attack, you can make another token from there. So, and Alliance is actually like low-key pretty good, because it's like, because it gives you way more lethality with your like Diaboromon.
Yeah.
So. And together with this Diaboromon, actually the Infermon makes more sense, because you can delete the little thing and then you play the token with Diaboromon and delete their biggest thing.
True, that's true. I like this. I don't know if it's a 4-off, if any of the Diaboromons are 4-off, but this like, it just could be that you play 4 of this and 3 or 4 EX6 Diaboromons, and you don't play any of the Aces. I know that the Ace is a solid card, but it has its weaknesses, and like, I think this makes Diaboromon more viable for people.
And I think this is like, this is like more, this is more modern in my opinion, in like what it does. It's like, it's a solid attacker because of the Alliance, and you will always have something to Alliance with, because when attacking, this makes the token. You can use that token for the Alliance. So you're always at least attacking for like 15k. And then like, when this digivolves, it deletes your opponent's lowest play cost Digimon. When this attacks, it deletes your opponent's lowest play cost Digimon. And then if you can play like unidentified, like on your opponent's turn, well, probably the Infermon inherit is like the only like super good.
Well, we have other ways, because we have the old Diaboromon inherits that on deletion play tokens.
Yeah, but then you need to have like 2 stacks.
Yeah, that's a big ask also.
But on the other hand, there's also like, you could technically, your opponent could get absolutely screwed by attacking into your security, and then you flip a scramble and play a Keramon, which is unidentified. So then it's like, okay, I get this unidentified Keramon, and now your lowest play cost Digimon is deleted by this Diaboromon.
Yeah, and like, the when Digivolving when attacking is not once per turn. So if you ever get the way to unsuspend this, you can spawn more tokens. Please, Bandai, make Keramon. Was Keramon the rookie?
Yeah, Keramon is the
Make Keramon X antibody like when you play Diaboromon token unsuspend, you may unsuspend this Digimon.
Or delete Diaboromon token to unsuspend this Digimon.
Yeah, that would work also, but something that makes this unsuspend. Even if you have to make it half blue. It would be so wild if Diaboromon Support suddenly became half blue. I love this, I like this, I love Diaboromon Support. Please, in the next set, give us Diaboromon X and Gaiomon X.
Indeed. Luckily, the next card is also awesome.
You tricked me.
Go ahead.
We have level 6 purple and red Boltmon. Let's move on. No, 12 play cost 12,000 DP. Evolves on top of level 5 purple or red for cost of 4, or on top of flame or CS trait for cost of 3. It has a rush. Your turn, this Digimon gains all main effects of its Digivolution cards with flame trait. When attacking once per turn, delete one of our opponent's Digimon with the lowest level and assembly 5 flame traded Digimon cards with different card numbers. And
-6.
Yeah. And then Cyborg and CS traded. I'm sad that they didn't make this absolutely broken and say Digivolution cards with a flame or CS trait.
This is
bad.
We have already talked about the fact that the flame deck needs to pay for effects that the normal Digimon decks gets for free, or for when Digivolving they get the same effects that then the flame deck needs to pay for extra. And okay, I get all the main effects. Yeah, that's fine, but I still need to pay for those. So
what's the point? Kinda.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do stuff because doesn't the Tamer lets you use those main effects when you Digivolve into flame?
Yeah.
Right. So you can technically
Or was it when you use them you get memory back? I can't remember. I'll check it.
No, you get to use the
when Digivolving, yeah.
Blade or Digivolve, and then you get 1 memory back, so it's 1 cost reduction to the main effect. I still don't understand why the Chimiken doesn't let you activate one of those main effects without paying the cost. But as much as I hate free stuff, I think that was one of the one time when Bandai should have printed without paying the cost.
Yes.
To the card.
I think this will be a solid Pauper deck, but who plays Pauper? Seriously?
I guess the best thing you can do is use the Skullmeramon main effect to get second attack +1 if you don't delete anything, and then you get to attack. So you have this almost big Digimon that hits hard, maybe.
Well said, possibly. Almost big Digimon. Yeah, let's move on. This is not a good card.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that you need to pay for those main effects. That is the absolute lowest point of this thing. So
yes.
And the assembly is you need 5 different flame different flame cards, and even then you pay 6, and then you need your Tamer to pay more to activate any of the good effects. So yeah.
Painful.
Please tell me in the comments if you think this flame stuff is actually good, or are we just haters? But
we are, but we are also correct.
Let's move to some Galaxy support.
To the moon.
To the moon. This is level 2 Moonmon Digiek, but this time it's purple. It has the Nightclaw trait, of course. Inherit your turn once per turn. When effects place this Digimon's top stacked card as its bottom Digivolution card, draw 1 and trash 1 card in your hand.
It's a fine draw, but I still think that the Sunmon is better.
Yeah. Why would you play this if you have Sunmon? You need to have some reason to draw more and set up your trash.
Yeah.
Like that is the only reason to play this, because like the effect that you can digivolve for 1 less when you put the stop stacked card under the Sunmon is so powerful that like why would you play this if you have Sunmon?
Maybe as a 5th egg, but no.
Yeah,
probably.
Okay, maybe that one.
Yeah. Then we have a Lunamon purple and blue level 3. Mamul, Nightclaw and CS rated. 3 play cost 1000 DP, evolves on top of a level 2 purple and blue for a cost of 1, or on top of level 2 with Nightclaw or Lightfang, or CS trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 card of your deck, add 1 card with Nightclaw trait and 1 card with Lightfang or Galaxy trait among them to the hand, return the rest of bottom of the deck, and inherit main once per turn by placing this Nightclaw or Lightfang trait Digimon's top stacked card as its bottom Digivolution card, draw 1.
Damn, they learned. It doesn't give memory.
Sad, unplayable. No, yeah, it's a good card. It does what the level 4s do, so it's Searcher, and like, it's not a memory gainer, so it's probably like not a 4-off if you don't play like 12 rookies at this point, but like, I would add like 2 of these in my current Galaxy build.
Yeah, because it's not a bad card. It's just like the competition for this card is just like so insanely good.
Yeah.
That like, because both of these effects are very good and very fine in like 99% of the decks. You would be like, okay, these are like solid things I can do. And then you look at the Galaxy cards and you're like this is like downgrade from the old Galaxy stuff, except this is a level 3 Searcher, which is like thing they didn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, they had the Agumon, but like
we didn't have.
But they didn't have the same this kind of Searcher with the card under and so on.
Yeah.
So
I like this still. It's like really solid, like secondary rookie.
And I have to say, like isn't like purple and blue like maybe one of the most represented color combinations in the whole game?
Might be. It's also one of the more busted color combinations. Like, who thought it was like wise thing to give Galaxy a purple line?
Who knows? We will see what happens. But yeah, I do actually, a total tangent, but like I do love the like purple and blue in this this whole like purple and blue, and like the artwork in this is just somehow just like super gorgeous to me.
Yeah, I love it.
Then we have another super rare from the set, and it's Diaboromon, level 6 purple and blue. 12 play cost 12,000 DP, Digimon that can evolve on top of level 5 purple or blue for a cost of 4, or from level 5 with Nightclaw or Lightfang or CS trait for a cost of 3. It has Ice Clad and Blocker. When digivolving, if this Digimon's stack has 2 or more same leveled cards, trash any 4 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's Digimon with 1 or fewer Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck. End of your turn, once per turn, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. Inherit, end of your turn, once per turn, one of your Digimon may unsuspend. And this is Shaman, Olympus, 12, Nightclaw, and CS rated.
I like this. I love the art. It's purple, so it's broken. No,
yeah,
or kind of yes. But like, it's a good card.
It's pretty close to the like
old
your Galaxy builds play like Hexablaumon. This goes to similar slot kinda. This is more defensive than like Hexablaumon because this is a blocker.
Yeah.
But like, it's a fine card. It's like I need to see more like, do we have like a reason to play this in like our CS decks or our like
in Galaxy, or at least like Toolbox Galaxy, you have reasons to play this like over Hexablaumon because you can add Ruin modes to your decks now.
True.
And that's like stupid.
And it does give like, if you go to level 7 on top of this, it gives the, or like, and you can also use like, you go to this, remove something, maybe attack, and then you can use like the tamer to put this on bottom of the stack to go to another level 6 that can unsuspend at the end of turn, because this is now in the inherit effects.
You can also use if you have 2 stacks, you can easily have 2 stacks in Galaxy because it's so memory efficient deck. Like you can have this on your field, play Lunamon, like evolve it on level 4, use Lunamon's inherit, then use the tamer to make the Lunamon level 4 to be the level 4 for free, and then you digivolve this for free to ruin mode.
That is also true. But yeah, this seems like a solid addition to the like the Galaxy toolbox kind of like the toolbox has more tools again. Like you can pick to play this, and it's actually like kind of important the fact that this can evolve for 3 as a level 6.
Yeah.
Like because most of the Galaxy Toolbox level 6 Digimons evolve for like 4 or something most of the time. So the fact that you can actually use 3 or 2 if you use Scramble, like, because there is sometimes that like one memory that makes or breaks, do you end your turn with your level 6 or not, like level 6 evolve or not. So, and this is like pretty good at fighting anything because it has Ice Clad, so it kind of like wins automatically almost every battle because like the stack probably has like billion cards. So
I hazard to guess that this replaces at least one of your Hexaplamons.
But it's I actually enjoy seeing like the real Nightclaw / Light Fang level 6 that feels like it actually belongs in the Galaxy Engine deck, and not just like, well, we do have one of those but we don't play it.
Yeah, I think this will be played, and I can't wait to see the level 4 and 5 for this line.
Yeah.
Because the level, I think it's kind of confirmed that the level 4 and 5, if we get those, are purple and blue. So we can add more purple level 7s, 6s to this deck. Yeah, let's move on for some Sendrilmon support or Shumon support, however you would like to say that. Puppet support. We have level 2 Gaiomon. It's a yellow egg, Lesser and Liberator. Inherit your turn once per turn. When any of your tokens or other puppet trait Digimon are deleted, draw 1. Works really great with Overclock.
Yeah, and it works with like the new
promo.
And the level 5 that deletes something to evolve. So like this is probably the new best egg for the deck, because like all the eggs the deck had were kind of mid at best. Like there was the one that draw a card if you have another Digimon, and like
it's just better to like have your draw without attacking.
Yeah, that is so true. So this is probably the new best egg for the puppet deck as a whole, and it's probably built to be so, or like designed to be so. Then we have a new Shumon, of course. It's a Puppet Liberator, 3 play cost 1000 DP, level 3 yellow Digimon that can evolve on top of level 2 yellow for a cost of 0. On play, on deletion, one of your Digimon with the Puppet trait gains blocker until your opponent's turn ends. Inherit effect: when attacking once per turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. Card is not bad, but we have so many good level 3.
Yeah,
or
there is competition.
There's better level 3s than this in like puppets. Like you have so many of them. So I don't think this will be played, or it will not be played much. I can see someone playing like 1 or 2, but like you have the Digivolution Cost Reduction Shumon, you have the Searcher Shumon, that both of those are probably auto 4-offs.
Yeah, and then you have Promo Shumon and the new Honeymon.
Yeah, and then you can technically even play like, there's like the Junkmon, and then there's like, there are the Pawnchessmons and stuff like that. You have like,
there is competition for these cards slots.
There's so many level 3 puppets that you could play.
There is also many level 4 puppets. Will this new one make a cut in the deck? It's Shusumon level 4, as I said. Puppet and Liberator, 5 play cost 5000 DP, levels on top of a level 2 yellow for cost of 2. On deletion, you may play one level 3 card. Level 3 Digimon card with the puppet rate from your hand without paying the cost. Inherit is the same as the previous one. I think this does not make the cut.
Yeah, I think so too, because like playing because this
I hate on deletion cards sometimes.
Yeah, and like this is such a bad evolve on your stack. Like the when attacking is not like efficient enough, and the on deletion or like evolving to this does nothing for you. And we have Shusumons that actually do things when you evolve.
Yeah, we have the Arisa player. Sounds wrong.
We have the one that plays Arisa when digivolving. We have the new promo one that plays you the token when it digivolves.
And that's probably the best.
Yeah, and there's even the promo Shumon that gives like security like -1 when it digivolves and stuff like that. So it's like, why would I play this? Like, the only thing is the fact that you can play this with the Kaguyamon at the end of turn. It has blocker, and then if you like block this with this or your opponent deletes it, you can get another like Digimon from your hand. But also that it plays from the hand. Like there's so many cards in that deck that play your level 3s from the hand. Like you will not have enough level 3s to play all of them with these effects.
Yeah.
I think this is like a dud.
Yeah.
Then we go straight to Sendrilmon. We don't see the level. Somehow they just like skip the level 5s and show us the level 6 Digimons before them. Sendrilmon is a level 6 yellow puppet liberator, 11 play cost 11,000 DP Digimon that can evolve from level 5 yellow for a cost of 3. It has overclock puppet trait. And on play, when digivolving, you may play one familiar token. For those who don't remember, familiar token is a yellow 3000 DP Digimon with on deletion. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. All turns, once per turn, when any of your other Digimon are deleted, you may activate one of these Digimons when digivolving effects. My first question was, why does this have on play?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I understand that you can use the
Arisa system.
Yeah, Mirai to play this for 3 less.
So for 8.
Yeah, but like...
Okay, having a level 6 without overflow for 8 is kinda amazing, but like still...
It still feels like...
This feels kinda filler-ish. Like, this has the same feeling as the level 6 fish.
Yeah, this is not a bad card. It has good things going for it, but like we have a super good Sendrilmon already, and then we have Kaguyamon. And I think Kaguyamon will be the 4 of level 6 in puppet decks going forward if we don't get some mad like Sendrilmon. Like,
aren't we supposed to get a new ace for Arisa? Not ace, but like new ace card for Arisa.
I think there is a possibility that we will get a new like mega for Sendrilmon and Ryugumon in this set also.
Yeah, or like side mega, maybe not level 7, but like...
Yeah, but like level 6 or level 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, we will see. But I want to say this Digimon is not bad, but like I'm not seeing why would I play this over like Kaguyamon and other Sendrilmon, the EX something.
EX7.
maybe only the on-play makes me think that we will get some way to play Sendrilmon for super cheaply or like efficiently or for free.
Maybe the new level 6 like plays this for free on deletion or something.
Yeah. We will see.
Let's move on back to CS stuff. We have Ether support. We have Akemi Pseudo. It's a white tamer for play cost. Security play this card without paying the cost. Your turn when any of your Digimon with the Ether trait are played. By suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. Then if you have 7 of your cards in your hand, draw 1. Main, place this tamer as your mother Ether's bottom Digivolution card. Inherit all turns while this Digimon is Mother Ether. It gains Rush, Alliance, and Scapegoat. Whoa.
This is interesting because like the Ethers themselves that we have seen have a breeding area inherits.
Yes.
But then this has actually like that Mother Ether is actually like attacking Digimon, and it gives Rush. So why does it give Rush? Like, can you play Mother Ether? Is Mother Ether like not an egg? Is it a Digimon that somehow goes to the like?
I think there will be something like when you have X amount of sources in your Mother Ether, delete this egg, and then if you did so, you may play 1 Mother Ether from your trash without paying the cost.
Yeah, we will. It's so hard to like evaluate this.
Yeah, because we still haven't seen so much of that Ether stuff.
Yeah, we haven't seen Mother Ether, we haven't seen Ether Adam, Ether Eve.
Yeah.
Like, those are kind of important to see how this like deck actually functions.
And where is Father Ether? Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's go to some Appmon stuff now. We have a new Appmon tamer, Torajiro Asuka. 3 play cost, yellow tamer with app driver and Appmon traits. Start of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Your turn when any of your Digimon get linked. By suspending this tamer, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2000 DP for the turn. Then one of your Digimon may app fuse into a Digimon card in the hand. Security play this card without paying the cost.
This is solid, I would say so. And this is like, is this Naruto?
I have to say that like, I think this tamer gets saved by the then one of your Digimon may app fuse into Digimon card in the hand.
Yeah.
Otherwise this will be absolute garbage.
Yes. But I think this will be played in the old Appmon deck, or old in like quotes.
The first Appmon deck?
Yeah, the first Appmon deck, the Gaiomon deck, because of the like then effect, and the start of your main phase effect ain't bad also. But like, yeah, solid Appmon stuff.
The both Appmon tamers we've seen are probably getting played in like this Appmon deck, because we cannot really, or I can't see how you would like combine these decks, because they have the different app fuse like requirements and they don't like overlap anyway. So like it seems like we are going to have multiple Appmon decks that do Appmon a little bit differently.
Yeah. Then we have option card for the deck. It's Music of the Heart. 2 use cost, yellow option. While you have an Appmon trait Digimon or tamer on the field, you can ignore this card's color requirements. Main, draw 1, then place this card in the battle area. All turns when any of your Appmon trait Digimon are played. Delay, you may link 1 Appmon trait Digimon card from your hand to one of your Digimon without paying cost. Security place this card in the battle area. It's Appmon traded.
The main effect is super underwhelming, like so underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like I pay 2 to cycle this card for another, but the delay is okay. Basically it's made for this like Appmon deck, because this Appmon deck seems to be go wide, play Appmons for free and stuff like that. So like it feels fine for what it's doing in this deck probably, but like then the question is this version of Appmon good enough?
Yeah.
And maybe the next card will answer that question. We have Tyrannomon.
Yeah, thank you. Say it, Tyrannos.
It's a super rare in the set. It's a level 6 yellow and white 12 play cost 12,000 DP Digimon, Appmon. It can evolve from level 5 yellow for a cost of 4 or from any color of ult, whatever that was in Appmon.
Ultimate.
I guess it's ultimate for a cost of 4. It can also app fusion from Entermon and Fakemon for a cost of 0. It has Alliance and Link +1. When digivolving, when attacking once per turn, you may play one level 4 or lower Appmon trait Digimon card from your hand without paying the cost. All turns once per turn when any of your Digimon are played, you may link one Appmon trait Digimon card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. It's like...
It's okay, I guess.
I kinda like the card, but like, on the other hand, is this better than the
No.
Gaiomon?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
The design is cool, I like it.
Yeah, and we need to see the level 5s that this app fuse from, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like, we haven't seen either of those, if I remember correctly. We only saw the level 4, I think.
Yeah. I think this design looks like something early 2000s, like anime or something that failed.
That is true, but it does look kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it. The design, I like the design.
I kind of like want to like the card. Also, it does things that I enjoy, but I know that those things probably are not good enough to like.
You should still build this.
Because it's like the Gaiomon is just like so efficient in what it does, and it has better like or I don't know if they're better, but it feels like its level 5s are so good that I don't know how this card's level 5s will do like better job.
Yeah, you should build this deck just so we can borrow Jarno's Gaiomon and play these against each other in the video for the video. Let's move on. But I didn't enjoy that. We have Agumon X antibody. It's a level 3 purple and green because it's Tyrannomon Support. Reptile and X antibody. Wait, this is not CS. Okay. Or Liberator. 3 play cost 2000 DP, evolution level 2 purple or green for a cost of 1, or on top of Koromon or Agumon for a cost of 0. On play, when digivolving, you may return one Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name or the dinosaur trait from your trash to the hand. Inherit all turns once per turn while this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle. Gain 1 memory. Really green, really purple, really Agumon.
Yeah, it's a solid rookie.
Yeah.
Like, it does what you want. It recycles your stuff, and if your opponent like attacks your security, you can still get stuff if you don't have the pieces. So it's a solid little level 3 Agumon.
I hate the fact that the Koromon that you are supposed to be playing, the BT or EX8, is red, and then now they are pushing this purple and green line.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but like the deck is like as a whole kind of hotpot of everything at this point.
Yeah.
So
Gladly we are going to see the green and red memory boost in like December. But yeah, it's an okay card.
Yeah, then we have Dark Tyrannomon X antibody, which is a level 4 6 play cost 6000 DP purple and green Digimon that can evolve on top of level 3 purple or green for a cost of 3, or from level 4 with Tyrannomon in name without X antibody trait for a cost of 0. When digivolving, if Dark Tyrannomon or X antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or Digimon. When attacking, this Digimon may digivolve into a Digimon card with Tyrannomon in its name or the dinosaur trait in the hand. Inherit effect, all turns once per turn when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory.
Yeah.
This is so strange because it requires Dark Tyrannomon. It can evolve on top of any Tyrannomon level 4, except the Tyrannomon X antibody or itself, but like then it needs Dark Tyrannomon or X antibody under it to get like more effects. And our Dark Tyrannomons are kind of whatever. Like we have so bad Dark Tyrannomons in this game. Like we have one DM, the Dark Tyrannomon. Then we have the green and purple one that suspends one tamer actually and has retaliation inherit. And then we have the purple and green that has only inherit on division suspend one of weapons Digimon. So like,
Didn't realize that we had the EX3 Dark Tyrannomon.
Yeah, but like, and then we have red and black Dark Tyrannomons, but those are probably not going to get played, so...
Yeah, no, they are not. I like the design of the Digimon Inherit is good, but like this really clashes with the promo Tyrannomon X.
So I'm not sure about this card. Like the when Digivolving is kinda good, but getting it is actually stupidly hard, kinda. Yeah. So
I'm still glad we are going to see new Tyrannomon support, but...
And doesn't Tyrannomon X like go for 1 cheaper when it evolves and when it attacks? Yeah, Tyrannomon X goes 1 cheaper if it has Tyrannomon or X antibody.
So it's kind of better.
And Tyrannomon X actually says when attacking if a card with Tyrannomon in its name is under it.
So it's just better than this?
In my opinion, yes. But like, I haven't played the Tyrannomon deck yet, so I don't actually know how good this might be. But it feels, without playing, it feels like
Yeah. Yeah, then we have Metal Tyrannomon X Antibody 8, play cost 8000 DP, level 5 black and green Digimon evolves on top of level 4 black and green for cost of 4, or on top of level 5 Tyrannomon in name without the X antibody trait for cost of 1. It has collision. When Digivolving, this Digimon gets plus 4000 DP until your opponent turn ends. Then if Metal Tyrannomon or X antibody in this Digimon's Digivolution card, one of your opponent's Digimon can't Digivolve until their turn ends. Rule trait has a dinosaur type. It's Cyborg and X antibody traded and inherit end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn, you may choose one of your opponent's Digimon. Your opponent attacks with the chosen Digimon. I like this.
Mastemon Support.
Yes.
But yeah, this is actually like pretty solid card.
And it worked with Master Tyrannomon.
Yes, but it will not get the other effect, but it's still good enough. Yeah. There is things like you can do some funny business with Ryutaro where you attack with like the non-X antibody version and then you like Digivolve into the X antibody one, which is also kinda interesting to do.
True.
So you can actually like attack with your Master Tyrannomon or whatever Tyrannomon level 5, and then you can like go to this for free because Ryutaro reduced the cost by 1, and then you have like at least 12,000 DP collision Digimon incoming. So it's interesting, and like I take all Tyrannomon support they can give us. Like I enjoy Tyrannomons as an idea, but the deck has never been that good. Dinomon has done something, but it's still not like super like.
Yeah. I never knew actually that we all had Metal Tyrannomon X antibody before we saw this card. I checked, we don't have Rust Tyrannomon X antibody or Dynamon X antibody for obvious reasons. But will we get Rust Tyrannomon X antibody?
Be cool.
It would be really cool.
Yeah, then let's move to maybe the most intriguing cards for me that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
We have a new black 3 play-cost Tamer Rie Kishibe with CS trait of course. Start of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. End of your turn once per turn by deleting one of your other Digimon or Tamers with Knightmon in their text or the CS trait. This Tamer may Digivolve into Lord Knightmon in the hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3.
This is the best looking Lord Knightmon I've ever seen. Bye Nene, by the way.
Yeah, Nene, you can actually delete the Nene that has on deletion gain 2 memory. So
that's actually really fun.
and you have multiple ways to actually play Nene for free. Like if you use the Knightmon support. Like,
true.
You can actually do things with this. And like, you can also have the, what it's called, Skull Knightmon?
Yes.
The one that on deletion, the promo one, with on deletion, you can play Tamer card with Amano in its name, or Nene Amano, and from your hand or trash, and then you can save. So you can technically save this under like this Tamer also.
Yeah,
but
true.
But unfortunately, Lord Knightmon doesn't have a Twilight or Bakra army, so it doesn't give second attack +1 for that. Like,
idea is there, but
should we talk about Lord Knightmon at the same time?
Yeah, we should. I love Lord Knightmon.
Finally, we have like the connection here.
Yeah, Lord Knightmon is black and red. This time level 6, Holy Warrior, Royal Knight, and CS traded card. 12 play cost, 12,000 DP. Was on top of level 5 red and black for cost of 4, or on top of level 5 with CS trade for cost of 3. Or while you have 3 or fewer security cards, Rie Kishibe for cost of 5. Red reboot on play when Digivolving one of your Digimon gets plus 3000 DP until your opponent turn ends. Then one of your Digimon may attack a player all turns. Once per turn, when Digimon attack players, reveal top 3 card of your deck. You may play 1 play cost 4 or lower black or red card among them without paying the cost. Trash the rest.
So you can play Tamers and Digimons with this, because options don't have play cost, they only have a use cost. So,
yes.
Right, yes. So, rip the dream that you could go first turn, like Nene, Rie kills Nene, go to Lord Knightmon.
You need to play Yellow Egg.
And then
Blinding Ray, and then we have acid injection or something.
But yeah, you need to have 3 or fewer security cards, so you can't do this on the first turn, which people were talking about, like you could have done before we saw this. But technically with the Nene, the evolution is actually free, because it's 3 cost. It's reduced by 3, and then you get 2 memory from Nene, so it's actually free.
I like that you can just go from 5 memory, or like from 0, because Lord Knightmon can attack when Digivolving. You can just go hybrid for a game with Lord Knightmon.
But I kind of like. I'm actually intrigued by, can you build like at least semi-viable deck with Rie and this new Lord Knightmon? And can you use like the old Lord Knightmon support stuff, or like not Lord Knightmon, but like the Knightmon support stuff to like make a fun deck to play? And this actually plays like most of the or all of the level 4 like Skull Knightmons and Deadly Axemons and stuff like that with the effect. So it's interesting that it goes to like red this time, because Lord Knightmon has now been in like
Yellow,
four different colors.
Yellow, purple, black and red.
Red, yeah. So Lord Knightmon has been jumping the colors a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm kind of low-key hyped about these cards. I was not expecting that, but like
that's the best kind of hype.
Yeah. Then let's finish with one of your hype cards.
I was waiting for this, and this gives me hope also. We have Gaiomon, it's level 6, red and black, level 6, yes, Digimon card. It's a rare, Dragon King, X antibody and CS traits, 13,000 DP, 13 play cost, evolves on top of level 5 red or black for cost of 5, or on top of level 5 with Gaiomon in name, or with CS trait for cost of 4. It has raid, reboot. When digivolving, you may unsuspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then this Digimon may attack. Auto response pattern: when attack targets change, this Digimon gains piercing and plus 5,000 DP for the turn. Rule: name also treated as having Gaiomon. This feels like super rare.
Gaiomon is just bite me.
Yes.
I find it funny that like sometimes the problem with like green is the fact that your opponent's stuff is already suspended, so you cannot suspend it. And then a Gaiomon be like, we want to change our attack targets, so I'm going to unsuspend you so that I can rage.
This is anti-blue. Wake up!
This is somehow super like funny to me, like.
Yeah.
But like all the Gaiomon support we have seen is, or like this archetype support we have seen this far is basically when attack target changes.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's all built on the fact that you get to change the attack target, and if your opponent's all Digimons are suspended, you're like, okay, I cannot use the raid, I cannot like change the attack target on my turn. I need to go like, well, I make you attack so I can block so the attack target changes, but this doesn't do it. This is like the attacking version of like all of this stuff also. So, and you can evolve into this with the EX4 Gaiomon.
Yes, I was just looking.
Yeah, so you can go to that.
It's delete one of your opponent's Digimon with play. No, not at end of your turn. If you have Tamer in play, this Digimon may digivolve into card with Gaiomon in its name and play cost 13 or more.
So, well, basically the EX4 Gaiomon evolves to every other Gaiomon we have seen thus far. So,
and from EX4, they have teased us with Gaiomon Itto mode, and I'm still waiting, and this is a rare, so this gives me hope.
Yeah. You can probably build a pretty nasty like level 6 lineup with the promo Gaiomon and this Gaiomon, because it's like, this is the attacking one.
Yeah, and promo is the defensive one.
Yeah, the promo is the defensive one that blocks, and that's how it like changes attack targets.
Yeah, I'm so glad I own my playset of the promo.
Yeah. I'm not biggest fan of like Gaiomon stuff as a whole, but I am kinda excited to see what Gaiomon can do, because these cards seem pretty like interesting.
These seem fun. Oh, Gaiomon has spiked from the 4 euros that I bought them from.
Yeah, those were all the cards today. That was a lot of cards to go through.
Yeah. But I enjoy this set. I really like this set.
I probably need to actually buy this like box or two of this set.
How about the case?
No, that's too much.
I was talking to myself. No, no, not the case for me. I'm too poor for that. But if you want to change that, please become a channel member. That was
shameless plug.
That was a shameless thing to say. Yeah. But yeah, what do you think about these cards? Are you hype about a new Appmon stuff or new DM stuff? Do you think this CS deck is clear as a day for you, or like, are you still thinking how should you build it? Are you enjoying Tyrannomon Support? I'm really enjoying it, even though I'm not going to play it. But like, Tyrannomon is a fan favorite Digimon and like OG, so I enjoy that it's getting a support wave. Tell those things in the comments, or even something. about that in the comments. Go and check out Card Trader, and we will see you at the next video. Bye!
Bye.